We're issue 171. It's a Denoblian medical ship. Enterprise again. Yay. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Star Trek, the official Starship Collection model magazine review from Eaglemoss. This time, issue 171. So we're really getting close to the end, unless they continue and do whatever. So if they do continue, then fine. Brilliant. This time, it's the Denoblian medical ship. This was in the episode Cold Station 12, which had Noonien Sung. We was doing the he had all the augment eggs, and he basically genetic engineering sort of stuff, like Khan. But it was kind of odd that he was Dr. Sung, but it was Khan Noonien Sung from Star Trek 2, Star Trek Space Seed, and it was I don't know. Bit strange that they're both the same name, but nothing like each other, or they weren't supposed to be related or whatever. I don't know. Hey ho. So we'll put the model to one side. Let's have a look at the magazine. So lights out. Zoom you in a little bit more. So launched 22nd century. So it's not Voyager. Voyager was the last one. Enterprise series, crew of 1. So why would you have a medical ship for just a crew of 1, unless it's just like a quick response ambulance? But you don't have one pod there, so maybe this is the cockpit here. You've got, I don't know. So is it a shuttle? We'll find out. This is a John Eves design anyway. So Alpha Quadrant, crew, propulsion and warp. So not much detail on this, except it was in an episode. It has got a digital copy of this out there, so it makes it easier to do the 3D printing. Or I assume, I'm not a 3D printer, but I assume that would be easier for Eaglemoss to do than scratch built something that was just a drawing on a napkin that you'll never have known or seen. So it looks like big open vent at the front, wings, possible atmospheric, I don't know, but a medical shuttle, so yes. So Dr. Phlox, who was the doctor aboard the Enterprise NX-01, was a Denoblian. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that completely wrong, but it does look kind of like the top section here. You've got this deflector on the front, or maybe air intake if it was a ground-based airship or a plane or something like that, but underneath section as well. It is, again, different, but it's that kind of either Ferengi or I think the Vulcans kind of had ships called like this as well anyway. So, angular aesthetics, lovely. Yeah. Looks like they're battling again. Oh, because the Klingon ship there, the little bird of prey there, was captured by the augments. Yeah, Cold Station 12, he killed the doctors, the researchers on there. What have we got on here? Starboard running light. That means that they don't know anything about this. Flight deck, yes. Forward running light, what? Dorsal engine pod. Starboard engine pod. It's obviously a bit port on the other side. Ventral wing spoiler. They know nothing about this, do they? Okay, that's fine. We can make as much as we want. Top light. Top running light, should we say. Yeah, okay. So you got some design in it. It looks like it was a first done, first completed. So your concept art from John Eves. John Eves is absolutely immense at doing the Star Trek universe for the ships. But it looks exactly the same between all variants, except maybe on here you've got your blue accents, it's all metallic on here. I mean, it's only a throwaway ship. It's just it's here, it's gone. It's not like it's an Enterprise or Excelsior. It's just it's going to be in for a few scenes and it's gone. He was added colour to the final concept sketch. It looks like he's inside an asteroid. That's amazing. The guy's an absolute genius. That looks almost like a tree where it's going through, but you got the rock formation of an asteroid. Yeah, he was a bad man. Big mullet, bad man. And there was Brent Spiner playing his Data's father again. And a 3-episode arc doing the augments. It was quite a good episode. This is what I couldn't understand about with Enterprise. I think this was series 4, and they had some absolutely immense storylines. They had the Mirror Universe one, they had the augments, they had the one on the moon with Peter Weller from RoboCop, the extremist. It's the level of the storytelling for series 4 went ballistic, but didn't get the executives online, so we were absolutely, we were gone, to be honest. Got to 4 series, which is more than the original series did anyway, so that's not too bad for them. Usually Star Trek lasts for 7 years, or it used to. God knows what's happening with the new ones, whether or not Discovery's going to make it past Series 3, Picard, if it makes it past Series 2, we don't know. We're in a good time at the moment. We've got 2, 3, maybe 4 series of Star Trek coming out. You got your animated series, you've got your short treks coming through. It's not a bad time for Star Trek. It's gone past its dark era, but now it's kind of, we love it or you hate it sort of Star Trek, which is a shame, but we'll get around eventually. I'm sure history will show us that Star Trek, what we're making now, is quite good. So let's get the model to one side. Let's have a look at this. So the stand has got to 1658A/A. I'll assume these are something like coins, where you've got a certain date, a certain speciality. If I've got a 1701, I think I would be quite happy. But I don't know. If these are all individually, I'm finally doing 2020 on the bottom of them, then fine. I just don't fully understand the dates. So if it's A/A, which is a first run, and that's the actual number of it, if there's 2,000 in a run, then it's quite high up. But if it was 0001, it would be quite a good one, but that would be a concept. If it's 1701, it'd be quite good, but nobody's going to throw a stand at me and say, here you go, here's a very rare stand. Now, that's a very tiny looking stand there. With a line through the middle of it. So let's try it on that, if I can get this out. And the piece is broken. Right, so does that go? No. How would that go? Ah, it's that way around. Right. So that looks like it go through there on the wings, the lower wings. Oh, possible, yeah, because it holds up into the lower deck there. But we won't want to see that anyway. I hate the stands. Love having them boxed so I can look at them whenever I want and I can keep them all in order. So let's have a look at these. Size-wise to start with, this time I think, so it's quite a bit longer than the palm of my hand. Nowhere near as wide because it's just flat. It looks very much... I'm trying to think of the... Kazon? Very much like a Kazon ship, so let's get you in. So it's a Kazon, Ferengi, Vulcan sort of colour. There's the cockpit there. Some weather on the front, which I don't think is necessary. Tiny winglets on the top. Oh yeah, running light. So nice accents with the lines on here, but I think... Well, I was going to say that these silver lines that come round here would have had to have gone in the groove there, but it's extra to it. And comes to the back, got these 2 mandible points at the back. Let's have a look underneath from the back forward. There's your seam line from the... I can't think which one. I think the top parts of a metal, and the bottom these extra parts of plastic, undersized plastic. It's not bad. It's a front on view. It's very, very different. But again, it's very Kazon. And these extra fins, wings underneath it. Can we get inside there without it destroying the lens? No, I won't focus at all with this. Let's have another try, shall we? Here she comes. Oh, there we go. That's very difficult to focus. I do apologise. I can't keep it still because it's too zoomed in. So let's get myself out. There we go. There's a nice little ship. Some nice accents on the side there. So the design kind of changed from the concepts to having lighted parts there instead of on the back here, or on the top of here. So it was definitely an evolution on the evolution. So it wasn't the first draft of the ship. But again, a nice, good, solid John Eves design here. Kind of weird on the front bit. I wasn't expecting this looking like this on the front part here, with the pointed out part. They're not going in at all. I expected more like the top part here. Very nice. Another blue section on the back. These like the blue. Whereas the Federation ships are blue on the warp nacelles and red on the impulse. Romulan's green everywhere. These are obviously blue everywhere. I'm kind of weirded about this blue section here. Let me get in a little bit. I can't think if it's clear. Because I can see something behind it, unless it's... No, I think it's just painted on. Yeah. That's just painted on. Does look very aquatic, shall we say. It's not bad at all. But it looks like one of those ships where you'd have the air coming through on the front, and then this entire lot would be an engine, and then forced out through the back. But yeah, it looks quite a nice little ship. Flying around, woohoo! Yeah, that's good. Quite like that one, quite a good one. So we're getting along quite well with the Eaglemoss now, very close to the end. So hopefully they'll continue, hopefully they'll, because I'm half between, should they stop, should they not. It's 171 models of the standard issue, and then doesn't count the shuttles and the extra larges, which I don't have yet, and the specials and the bonus and all sorts of gubbins. It's massive collection. When you think about stuff we've had before, like the Futura ones and the Romando ones, of having about probably a dozen, 171 on a standard issue is absolutely phenomenal. And we'd have never had something like this on a set like that, on a Japanese candy toy like that. But these are absolutely brilliant. So anyway, stop me rabbiting on even more. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow me on social media, consider being a Patreon, consider giving me a donation on Coffee. All links are below in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye bye.